Hi everyone, welcome to Random Access Megan. I am Megan. Thanks for joining me today. I am not doing a product review or giving insight on specific things today. Actually, I'm giving you insight on me turning 30 and how I was more excited than upset about getting older, which I know is something that a lot of people struggle with. So, wanted to just share a little bit of how I prepared myself and just my mindset on how I started this year. Turning 30, like I mentioned, I actually wasn't upset about it. The reason why is I believe I set myself up for success at the beginning of the year. I gave myself some goals that I wanted to accomplish this year. First, starting coding at codeacademy.com. Second, starting this blog. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for years, and I just never really had the faith in myself to just jump and try it. There's a lot of reasons behind it, but I'll get into that later. And then the third thing, of course, is health. Health is always going to be on my mind. Fitness will always be on my mind. That's just how I'm wired. So I set goals for myself to work out 4 to 5 days a week. Check myself on that gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, blah blah free diet. Make sure that I don't cheat. And there's a lot of reasons for that as well. So let's just go back to the goals. So the goals of Code Academy, I decided to get that started. Why I did that is because I felt like as a person growing and learning, I kind of plateaued. And something that's always interested me is technology, product development, especially being at a tech startup. So what I did is I signed up for Code Academy and started learning. It will take me quite some time to finish my learnings at Code Academy, but I'm okay with that as long as I soak up all the information every time that I log in and work on the account. And don't worry, I plan to do a review on it, but I haven't done enough to do a review. So I'm working on it, I would say once a week, just depending on time. Maybe sometimes I go 2 weeks without doing it, but that's something that I'm working on the side to make sure that I'm learning something new and making myself better. The second thing is the blogging. I have mentioned to a few of my close friends and my husband that I wanted to learn or start a blog. The reason why it took me so long to get started is because I didn't think I really could measure up to the bloggers that are already out. I mean, there's so many of them. I follow probably a majority of the top bloggers, and I don't live, I don't live a luxe life. I do travel. I love to shop. I think I'm fairly good at it. And I also carry a lot of knowledge about certain things. So I decided that I do love sharing my experiences, especially to those closest to me. I love being able to make someone's life a little bit easier. So I decided to get started with the blog, and here I am today, blogging. And third is the health and fitness. Still have the class pass, still cooking and meal planning. I've already done blogs on those, and so that's what's keeping me going and keeping me on the straight and narrow. There are just some things that I made sure that I always had in mind: staying focused, setting goals, making sure that I enjoy every moment and not always being face first in my phone, not comparing myself to others on social media. Something you have to realize when you're looking at social media is people post their happiest and their best moments. They're not posting when they're depressed or down and out and something bad happened at work. It's always their best moments, and it may have taken them a few takes to get that perfect moment. So something that you have to realize is whatever you see on social media is not necessarily face value. Of course, social media will always be here. You just have to be able to digest it, filter it in a certain way where it doesn't impact your day-to-day and it doesn't make you compare yourself to others. Some other things that I focused on, of course, is skincare, because when women get older, they definitely start freaking out about wrinkles and whatever. I've always been a basic skincare type of person. I have very sensitive skin, Cetaphil. So I always use Cetaphil, and on top of that, I started using Sunday Riley, the water enzyme cream, which is amazing, and I dabbled in Charlotte Tilbury, their magic cream as well, and mask. So I do those 2 times a week. I love my skin now. It's very glowy, so I want to keep it that way. And that's something that I kind of focus on and make sure that it's part of my routine. Plus, when you're doing mask, it's me time. It's time for you to kind of take a look at your day, take a look at where you're at, and from there, focus on how to do better and how to be better, or just enjoy where you're at that moment. So that's just a little tidbit about me turning 30, and I hope it's helpful for you if you're about to turn 30 or 40 or 50 or whatever the case may be. If you felt that this post was helpful, please like it, share it to others, and of course subscribe to Random Access Megan. Until next Tuesday, which is the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Bye guys.